Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, this time finally back, and now doing a new comic review, and this one is on Sword of Sorcery, issue number 0. Now, I'm sorry it's been so long. My iPad got badly cracked, so got it repaired and got it redone. Now, what's interesting is that the story is meant to be featuring Amethyst, who has appeared in the old DC comics with a kind of fantasy-themed comic, and even has appeared in DC Rebirth in a kind of video game setting. Now, the comic was pretty much written by Christy Marks, the same writer and creator of Gem and the Holograms. So, let's see what the story brings. It starts off with our main character walking in the typical bad girl scene, saying, "I used to try to fit in." Who? The new girl, Amy Winston. The one with all the colours in her hair. So she looks on thinking, yep, they're not going to invite me, I know. And so you got this athlete guy saying, "What do you say, Bill? You want you and me? We have some fun after the game." "Me? Really? I mean, yeah, sure I'd love to." "Great, I'll catch you out behind the end zone benches around 9. But that's couldn't we meet in?" Okay, so they pretty much meet, and Amy Winston shows a great knowledge of gems, showing her future career as leader of the Crystal Gems, and walks off after her new friend leaves. So we see Amy Winston's mum working at a diner, and her co-worker wishing her daughter a happy birthday and says, "Carrying on the hours, hun?" "Yes, this is a big one. Everything changes at 17. And so they mainly leave, and we've got this kind of trailer-like park saying, "What's wrong? You love surprise carrot cake. This is a big birthday for you." Is it really? It feels like any other crappy birthday. Just you, me, and no friends, and no family, and no real home. But this stupid trailer. Yeah, if you were like most kids, you probably remember you'd usually get crappy gifts, or probably just get birthday money or so. So she points out that they're going to do some training. And we see Amy doing poorly, and her mother saying, "That's the second time you will let me get past your guard. What the hell is wrong with you?" So she walks off in a huff without her mother doing anything about it. So we're introduced to the gem world, where this young girl is being taken prisoner by this lady, and kills her on sight, saying, "Ah, like snapping fine wine." So she tells her knights to bring, blood money and everything, and find more wild seeds. So we see that Barrel is mainly waiting, and her boyfriend and their friends get together, and pretty much throwing their chances of a future and everything. And we see Amy pretty much going Jessica Jones on them, and not holding back. So pretty much they leave, and Barrel leaves off frightened, saying, "Don't touch me, stay away." And pretty much we see an unknown figure, which is obviously meant to be John Constantine. No, I am not joking, that's John Constantine. So pretty much she's worried about what's going to happen, and about her friend, but she says she was in shock. "Don't let it bother you, sweetheart. You did the right thing, you always do." So they pretty much get their stuff ready, and they pretty much head off into the midnight. And just then, turns out that Amy Winston's mum also had a twin sister who has unknown plans. I would say I would have liked to have seen Doc Opal as his wife. It would have been a bit more of a better change or so, or Doc Opal as the brother or so. So they set up the gem, and they get teleported to their home world. And we see Amy is like, what on earth am I wearing? We aren't on Earth. As I told you, the turquoise is a transportation stone. And she's like, the power of blood. And also we see her saying, I have the power to be blonde. Whoa, I am so thrilled with that. So they point out that they need to strengthen the defenses, and they end up getting badly outnumbered. Amy Winston, pretty much not knowing what to do, gets charged in for battle. And says, I'm coming! But meanwhile, back at Earth, we see John Connor saying, whoa there, you're coming handy, won't you? And walks off with the gem, which does set up the events to Justice League Dark, and also future Sword of Sorcery stories. The next story is pretty much a kind of Beowulf story, which I'm guessing is meant to be set in the Vertigo era. So yeah, this is the story. So what do I think? It's actually pretty good. I would say that Christy Marks knows how to do a female character role. I do kind of wish Doc Opal could have been the main villain, or better yet, a husband and wife duo. But the comic's still alright, and I could see this as a TV series. So in my opinion, it deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.